Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here with another XCOM 2 War of the Chosen episode. Yes, indeed. So off we go to fight whatever's there, hiding in darkness and other places.
Meat rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that stuff.
Right, the second one to promote. Specialist, handy if we need them. Hang on, how's our soldier pool looking? And not too bad, I suppose. Some of them a bit tired. I need to build the resistance ring, but we are doing that. So meanwhile, we'll just do this one to, you know, grab stuff up.
New objective added.
The advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology.
We're still short alloys.
As soon as the research is complete.
Hey, Commander.
We're still short.
Commander, we have a we're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar
Right, Avatar project.
If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
What are we building? We've got tactics, resistance ring on the way. Power wires, we've got a bit to go, but it might be an idea to build it. Power relay, hang on. Is there any exposed coils? Nope, they're much further down, thusly. Might as well get one up now. A power relay, well, suppose we need it, so we could build resistance comms, infirmary, workshop. Would be interesting, but not entirely sure. Priority. Training center is not a priority either. Yeah, these are also expensive. I mean, the laboratory could be an idea. That would be quite helpful. The resistant comms would also be helpful. We are running out of contacts. Guess we'll build that one.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Yep. Continue. There you go. A lot cheaper with the next contact in terms of intelligence. So here we only have to pay 15 to make contact with that area.
All of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish local, regional.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Yeah.
I will send word as soon as
those can be quite handy, the exotic weapons.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line.
Alright.
We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
That reminds me, we still have to do the whole extraction bit, I guess. Forgot about it. Anyways, we're going in there to get some of those alloys so we can get some of those magnetic weapons, which would make that thing a lot bloody easier. That's the key, yes. Magnetic weapons. Oh, for some reason her face is sticking through the mask. I want the advanced autoloader and something a bit more handy. Close bit might matter a bit more, except that one's been already fully upgraded for now. I might save it for our skirmisher friend actually. Go and bit of extra durability. Really need those alloys to be able to do things.
Sky Ranger, squad green to deploy.
Need those alloys badly.
We have a reliable source reporting that Advent has a resupply operation in progress in this region. They're airlifting supply crates out of a secured area. If we move quickly, we can probably grab a few for ourselves. Mark the crates for pickup, and Firebrand will handle the heavy lifting. Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for
That's
ourselves.
another version of a mission they've added this time around.
With transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
Moving to designated position.
Where it's basically in a race to kill the crates.
Human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
No need to ask twice.
So there's one snake person, or snake thing. Tricky bit is if there's... There we go, I was wondering where the second element was, even this was sort of a somehow easier mission. Like this, usually two of them. And early on, of course, they tend to just have smaller pods, as they call it. At least the designers, these are pods. So there we go. Now the trick is killing them fast and smoothly. Sadly, they're not close to anything that might actually explode decently. Otherwise, we could use our French ability. The only thing that is there to explode is apparently a car wreck. That's been out there for quite some time, yet somehow still has highly explosive properties. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Roger that.
Weird line of sight there. Yeah. So, how do we want to go about doing this? I obviously want to increase my chance of just murdering them all in one go.
I'm on it.
Just checking to see who has the best chance
I'm on it.
of doing different things.
Overwatch.
Moving to designated coordinates. I'm on it.
Right, let's have at it. Not even revealed. Splendid. Now let's just hope people actually hit this stuff. There we go. Gun down in a hail of bullets.
Nailed him.
The other one seems to have vanished. Oh, it's down up there. Strangely enough.
Advent has already marked a couple of crates for extraction. If we move quickly, we may be able to mark them for ourselves and prevent their airlift.
went down despite dodging and, well, being missed. So here's the magical question. Let's see if it can pop up there. Is there anything in there? If not, I might just sort of run ahead at that one.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
Bit risky, but as long as there's actually nothing there, it's not a problem.
Come get some.
Plus I can always just recloak next turn. I'm not going to be able to grab that one, plus I have no idea what's hiding there, so I'm going to have to accept that crate as a loss.
Confirmed.
But I'm willing to do that.
On the move. Affirmative. Covering now.
I am willing to do just that.
Rolling out.
But if I can at least just deny them one of the crates, that's going to help me. So there you go. Little unskippable cutscene. Sort of show what happens to those crates I do not grab.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest. Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Rolling.
Right, marked for recovery. Next crate over there.
Confirmed.
Got another crate there.
Heading there now.
There's obviously a bit of a rush, but at the same time I don't want to rush into him and disturb a pod while not being ready for it remotely.
Natural habitat. I go where you tell me. The
Here we go.
invaders send a patrol.
Can I? No, I cannot.
No one will cross.
Roger that.
Well, we know where the next pod is, and that's a slightly larger one.
Moving. Affirmative. Covering now.
They're moving as quickly as they can to get those crates. If we want our share, we'll have to move just as fast.
The big hope is they sort of pull up to one of the things that can blow up with my Reaper.
Come on, focus.
At which point, you know, just detonate and you're good to go.
Target neutralized. They're moving around the side.
Right then. Alright, we can do that, we can do that. I just need to
Moving out.
pull into safer distance here before we set that one off. Oh, they can actually be destroyed. Yeah.
Watch closely.
Unless they leave us no choice, we should try to avoid damaging the crates if we want to bring home anything useful.
Closing on target position now.
It was the right choice. I mean, just look at that explosion. Just look at that.
Roger that.
That was glorious.
Come get some.
Absolutely glorious.
Moving to designated
Anyone who says
coordinates.
otherwise is a damn filthy
Come
liar.
get some.
Come get some.
Understood. Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Go. Numerous crates secured.
Overwatch.
2 more. No idea where the remaining one might be.
Moving as ordered.
Moving out. On Overwatch.
Gotta be ready for the last pod appearing because I think there's like maybe one left. Yep. Pod has arrived. Now let's see if people can't hit for once. Man,
Still up.
that advanced stock is really paying itself off. It's any more than the accuracy on my men.
That's affirmative. Oh!
Multiple targets down.
Good copy. Moving on target. Scanning.
Rock and roll.
Got one remaining
Scanning.
alien left there.
No need to ask twice.
I don't think there's anything can set off next to it. Well, I could make a run for it, but that would be rather risky. Could risk losing, but I don't think it's worth it.
As you order, Commander.
I do not think it is worth it.
My turn on watch.
Besides, I got so many crates. There we go, someone actually managed to hit for once.
Who's got a med kit?
There's one crate remaining. The question is, where is
My
said
life
crate?
is in your hands. Return to your god.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Excellent
No.
work.
There we go. And there should hopefully be an awful lot of alloys for us.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed
Hopefully.
tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident act.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're
Promotion.
still in the fight.
Shredder's pretty
Finger on
good.
the trigger.
once things begin getting armoured. Plus we got one blast panning, is a bit tougher than that. Auto targeting isn't bad, I guess. Showing me out some options. There you go. Alien alloys.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Black engineers for the rest, but even just getting some magnetic rifles out there does a lot.
As far as I can tell, Advent's technology, along...
Avenger plotting
Black
new
market.
course.
We definitely want that. Long term it's pretty good.
Resistance communications facility now operational.
Wait, what? Alright.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander. Though I was never... The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years
Bit of
is a
research.
testament to both the aliens' mastery
Rapidly
of genetic
done.
engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. The Advent officers... I
Done
must
with that.
admit, having...
And there you go.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping Xcom locate and eliminate these threats.
That will be pretty neat. Beyond that, then there's not we particularly need. So you can consider selling. Get some Nightman Trooper corpses.
We have solid intel on the location of our soldier that was taken prisoner by the Chosen. This is our chance to mount a rescue. Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
I want a specialist to help with hacking. Possible. Plus, you know, one magnetic rifle in case things go sour. Since that's going to be the thing that does the most damage at the moment. And lastly, having something with a bit extra punch than the rest should be quite helpful.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
We've confirmed that the soldier taken captive during our previous operation is being
Operation
held at the
Half Dead
high-security
Hydra?
Advent
Who
facility
comes
not
up
far
with these
from your
names? I mean,
position.
sometimes like the
We
name
tried to
combinations
take
are
them back
weird.
by
Still reminds me of the one time, I think it was my first playthrough of Xcom 2. I hit like the big, I think actually Xcom 1, I hit the big alien base underneath there, and the name of the mission was Operation Crystal, and I was kind of like, oh dear.
Advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
We have to get in there. We have to do so while avoiding being spotted.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
So basically look for the spot where there's no one patrolling, because despite, you know, holding a high value prisoner, this place is
running.
not exactly high on security. It's just like one guy here and there. Just slightly walking up a very small bit of, you know, pacing.
We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
I can cover it.
Getting it done.
Ah.
Heading there now. Got it covered.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Looks like someone with a bit more
Covering now.
Watching comes naturally.
initiative than the ones I usually encounter.
Moving out.
Same chat moving about there. We got the entrance, an entry point about here. Interesting enough, this place is more or less always the same. The question is what path he's heading in.
On it.
That's the bit that has me a tad worried. He's acting a bit too unpredictable for my liking. Could probably sneak about with her, but the rest are a bit trickier.
I'll be there soon.
Scanning.
He's walking away. Alright, so he's now sticking to the snow path for whatever reasons. We'll just use her to check if there's anything hiding about here first.
Volk says I am to obey.
Okay, does not look like it.
Rolling out.
Oh,
Squad here.
oh no.
Will do.
This could get very ugly very quickly, depending on how this works out. Ugh. Why did he have to go off the beaten route, man? Goddamn Xcom and its bugs. I'm supposed to run a stealth mission here. Alright.
Go, go, go.
This is actually working out somehow. Apparently those guys are having a nice conversation about who knows what. So, Snarfblark, Seen the latest news? No, about what? Well, we're apparently winning this. Great, yeah. Not thinking critically about all of this is amazing. Yes, well, we are mindless alien drones mixed with, human DNA for a reason.
I will reposition.
Just checking there's absolutely nothing in there. Seems not to be the case. Apparently everybody's just having a nice, day outside. No one can get through these otherwise impenetrable defenses.
I will go.
Let's see how good of a hagger she is.
There's easier ways to do this.
Oh, she's terrible. She's absolutely terrible.
As you order, Commander.
Good thing I insisted on having a specialist for this.
Good copy. Moving on target. Attempting infiltration.
Much better. I'm just going to do one thing first, and that's check how everybody else is positioned in case things go wrong. In which case I need to be able to do this all very, very fast. Otherwise I'm dead.
Understood. Moving out. I'm on it.
You know what, I'm gonna wait a turn. Again, the whole, if things go wrong, things go really wrong really fast. That's my experience with this mission. I mean, it can be really easy, but if that alarm goes off, there'll be like an almost never-ending tide of
Moving as ordered.
alien goons inbound from above.
I'll take a look.
Which point I am not going to have an easy time getting out. Ah. I mean, I suppose I could try and get a lead on an alien facility, but my priority is just
We're in.
not starting out the bloody war
The
here.
VIP is secure. Evac in progress. I'm on the move.
Roger. I've got my eyes
Got it
on it.
covered.
Whew. This is suddenly a bit tense. Right, pick him up.
Should be okay.
Now, of course, if I do this all stealthy, I certainly have a slight advantage, which I can dictate where to call in, and in fact, I can call in right at the doorstep.
Now is the time to leave.
Obviously, this is going to sound off the alarm.
Firebrand is in
At this point,
position and the
it doesn't
compound is
matter.
on full alert. Time to move.
Doesn't matter, because it's going to be too late.
The VIP is with me. We're on our way
On my
out.
way. Ready to boogie.
Position confirmed.
And that's why I bring a specialist, so you can just do it like this.
All Xcom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished. I just hope your soldier.
Advent peacekeeping forces have issued a worldwide security alert after several dangerous prisoners were freed from their holding cells at an
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem.
We might take the Elders by surprise if we switch up our tactics. Maybe we should try something new.
This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Yeah.
We'll get the job done. Don't
Signing
worry.
up there. Since that basically doing those missions get you sort of better with the factions, I mean you can sort of do stuff with them at the start of each month, and we sort of want to be able to do that, so that can give us a lot of bonuses as things go on.
This is the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were. Mr. Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Betos, first of the freed Advents. You are
In the
safe.
process of working on that one.
Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander. I shall do this.
New objective
Ah.
added.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. I will make
That's
that
pretty
our
good.
highest priority.
The aliens have just finished a new facility tied to the Avatar Project, Commander. If we can make contact with resistance forces in the region, we could move on that facility and set back the aliens' work. Commander, we've just received intel that one of Dr. Vollin's escape test subjects is guarding a nearby Advent facility. Best be prepared before we try to take it out. Incoming message for you, Commander.
Yep,
Patching it through to
supplies.
your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Our friends in the Resistance have shared what they know of these so-called Chosen the Elders have sent after us. It sounds like we should expect these things to actively hunt us until we take
That's
them
a
out.
new one.
You should only hope that I
And there you
find
go.
before they
This is why I do those sort of hunt whatever chosen it is, because once you sort of, you know, complete every stage, you sort of gain more influence with the ring, so hence I'm sort of prioritizing that, so we can that way, for example, get some influence with those fellows. Yes, kind of want the
Avenger
supplies
plotting new
first.
course.
This is also one of those resistance orders.
We are in need of your experience.
Cool.
Setting course for Mexico.
Engineers, sharpshooters, I'm all about for that. But our
Commander,
supplies on
you
top.
should be aware, we're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Boom. There we go, advanced autoload on his bullpup. And I think we'll be stopping here though. Setting up, you know, for the next big one. So thank you all for joining in for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it, learned some things, had some fun. If you know, subscribe, like, share and comment on it. Spread the word of the mighty Propagandacast. I'll be back in another 2 days time with another War of the Chosen episode. We'll then continue in here to whatever's likely overrun by the Lost and save whatever needs to be saved. So thank you all, and of course a big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, without which this episode would not have been possible. Cheers, everybody.